Hey, we're Skipping Answers. I'm Chris.
And I'm Kara.
Kara, you know what we have today?
We have another rare character.
It's not just any
rare
character.
This is a single barrel rye.
But why is it so rare?
Okay, so it's a 95.5 mash bill, right? Mm-hmm. What does that make you think of?
MGP.
It's Dickel.
Dickel.
It's the first that I know of, the first Dickel rye that they distilled.
Yeah, and it's 5.5 years.
5.5 years old.
That's actually pretty crazy. And we willingly bought it. Who knew? Don't like Dickel, but
where did they take? They take this Dickel, and they go and they age it in Kentucky.
Kentucky. Where in Kentucky? I don't know. It just says Kentucky.
Just says Kentucky on this one.
They could have moved it all around the state. We don't know.
Yep. So for those of you that didn't watch the bourbon video, this is a new offering by Pablo Boy, and he would go around and get a single barrels for his personal collection, for his restaurants, for his bars, and he developed relationships in that he was able to get access to different single barrels. So now he's going out and procuring single barrels that either are a rare profile, slightly different, something special about them so that they're extra rare, and he's releasing them as single barrels.
I like these little labels that they have.
They have custom labels. Each release has its own custom label. This one is of the...
We have two from K&L. So we have the bourbon one that had like the Hollywood sign on it. And then the rye is the observatory?
The observatory.
Griffith is... I've only lived here my entire life. I'm not...
Yeah, that's the observatory.
Sorry, I'm not a tourist.
That's okay. So I'm going to go and jump into the nose because I am excited. Does that
clean cut grass a little bit?
I got lemon cake.
Where'd you get lemon cake?
Right here. A lemon bundt cake.
I almost have like a hay, cut grass.
That's right after it.
I missed the whole damn cake.
It smelled like lemon cake to me. Oh,
I don't know what. Cake, man.
Yay! I love cake.
Let's talk about me.
Oh, I do.
I can't get past the grass though. Funny enough.
It's really back there though.
I don't know. Maybe
it smells like the cut grass that they put in the it's a cologne scent that's fresh.
Yes.
That's what it's like. Oh my god, this is awesome.
I'm kind of afraid, but at the same time intrigued.
I'm gonna drink it.
I'm afraid because it's Dickel, but I'm intrigued.
Oh, I just got something else.
Because it doesn't have that weird minerality.
This smells a little hotter than the other one. This is only 55.31.
Oh,
we'll be okay.
It smells hotter. Or so my nose hair is telling me. Aim for it. What? It does not taste like how it smells.
No.
Hold on.
It's very herbal, but almost dill, but not quite.
I didn't get the dill part. Thank God.
The finish.
Sweet. It almost it has a sweetness to it that thinks that it has some corn in the mash bill, but there's not.
So on some of the 95.5s that we've had, I get a lot of sweetness, almost, but like in the clovey sensation.
On some of the old peppers.
We have an old pepper that supposedly smells like lemon cake too.
Oh, we do.
It's very sweet. In a good way.
There's gonna be somebody who doesn't like ryes, traditional ryes, to ease into the more herbal, slowly into getting into.
I like the pepper. I like the pepper on the finish.
But it's so soft.
That's why I like it.
Okay, I was like,
I like pepper when it's balanced. I've had several bourbons, in fact, actually some Blue Ryes or something that were super overwhelmingly pepper that I couldn't stand them.
Wow. I like this.
I'm waiting for the lemon cake.
No, I didn't get no lemon cake, but...
So that sweetness on the front.
Dickel I like. It's in the ryes. That's not MGP. Because Dickel...
The sources. I
wonder if they're going to...
Start making their own.
Yeah. Well, this is 5.5 years.
Well...
they've just been hiding it, or have they been releasing it and you don't know?
Maybe it's all contract.
Or, maybe they sell it off to some people.
They didn't tell us. Our dog is snoring so loud right now.
Yeah,
sorry.
So, okay, there were some ryes that we've had that were Tennessee ryes.
And we could not figure out the source of them.
Yes.
Because we didn't know that
Dickel
was making their own.
Because it was 5 years. I wonder if it's Dickel. But I don't know because, maybe because this is a rare character that it's off from maybe the Dickel rye profile. because that river set, single barrel rye, that's 5 years.
I love that.
That it's good, but it has a note to it that kind of reminds us of the Jack Daniels rye.
True.
Barrel proof that they released.
Maybe it's...
There's one note, but or we could have just been pushing for it.
Would that not be hilarious if all this time Dickel was making rye undercover, and it's fabulous, and they neglected to tell us? Well, they couldn't have been doing this for long, because why would you pay to source from MGP for decades? I don't understand the bourbon world.
Maybe at the time MGP was so cheap, and now it's not.
I just don't understand the bourbon business side of it. I really don't. This is phenomenal. So I still get lemon cake on the nose with a little bit of freshness right behind it. It's so fantastic.
The grass is starting to go away from me.
Oh, I didn't really get that much. So I still get a little bit of freshness, but it's behind the lemon cake. And when I taste it, I get the sweetness on the front. I get a hint of almost like a lemon peel, like a citrus ding. It's super subtle.
I'm getting a weird note right now. Maybe this is how you smell lemon cake, and I don't smell it because I just eat it so fast. I have no idea what I just smelled. It's almost like, a green apple, a tartness. That's what I'm getting now. Yeah. Is that your lemon cake?
Because it's so sweet to me.
That's your lemon cake, and this is my green apple?
I don't get that much green apple, but I smell the tartness a little bit that you're talking about now.
Reminds me of a Granny Smith or something. I said Fuji, and I was wrong. That's the apples I like.
Yeah.
Let's just talk apples. Apples to apples.
She could talk to you about apples for quite some time. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit more tart, if you will.
Yeah, on the nose.
I can see that. When I first smelled it, it was lemon cake, and now that's starting, the sugariness is starting to...
no grass anymore.
No.
Although I still would have kept drinking it because it was freaking delicious. But I'm kind of glad that the grass is away.
Good. Oh, I love this smell.
Okay. I've come to a conclusion.
That you like Dickel?
The rye. Or when they don't do the Lincoln County process.
Yeah.
But I've come to the conclusion that Pablo knows his shit.
I think Pablo has a great palate. Congratulations. This is fantastic.
Is he the one that does the vault in Venice?
I don't know. He might. I know he does something called the Whiskey Bar.
Okay. Maybe I'm confusing it with
He has
a
couple restaurants. I'm excited to drink his whiskey. I'm getting that fresh sensation with the black pepper now. Right on the start of the finish. And then the finish is like... They're just not quite clove, not spicy.
Yeah,
it's like it's a mixture.
I get that. I never got the pepper, but I did get that. But it's
so
muted.
The pepper is super soft.
It's
Dare I say white pepper if that would be a soft pepper?
White pepper.
Sure. It's very like there's a spicy there with a sweet spicy. So maybe it's like clove pepper with just the right amount of hint of sweetness right as it finishes on the palate.
It has some of the characteristics of the herbalness of a rye.
I think it has a lot of it.
It does, but it's more...
It's super balanced, though.
It doesn't just punch you in the face and just shine. It melds together with everything else that just makes it so beautiful. I really enjoy this.
I'm just kind of sad to say this next statement. I think this is like one of my favorite ryes of all time.
That might be good news, because if it's one of your favorite ryes, you might want to get bottles before they do something.
Might have to, but it just makes me sad. It's a rare character.
It is.
I don't think that's very common. Well, let's cross our fingers that Dickel releases rye without Lincoln County process, and maybe we can taste more of this delicious goodness. Huh?
Hey, they might just come out of the wood rick, I like that one, and just release like some one-off, single barrel proof ryes that Jack Daniels did out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Have you guys ever heard of Dickel distilling their own ryes? If you have, please give us a comment below. And what are your thoughts on them doing that? And while you're down there, give us a like. Don't forget, subscribe to our channel and turn on your notifications so you can join us in our next video. Well,
a little bit left.
I don't know about you, but I sure fancy this whiskey.
I more than fancy the hell out of this whiskey.
Alrighty. Cheers.
Get my drop.